Tonight we turn the pages of history to Köse Dağ, a mountain in Turkey. It looks quiet today, but it witnessed a fight that changed empires. The year was 1243. The Seljuk Sultanate of Rum seemed strong, but the Mongols were coming, unstoppable. We explore the key battles of Köse Dağ, understand what happened and why it mattered then and now. The truth must be told. The full story of Köse Dağ. Its impact was huge. Its lessons are for eternity. Let us begin this vital journey into the past. Great armies met here. They clashed with fierce power, a fight that decided the fate of empires. Who were these great powers? The Seljuk Sultanate of Rum ruled much of Anatolia. They had a rich culture, beautiful buildings, and thought their kingdom would last forever. But the Mongols, an empire built on conquest, were coming. Led by successors of Genghis Khan, their horsemen were legendary. They had already conquered huge lands. Now their eyes turned west towards Anatolia. The Mongols, under leaders like Bayjunoyan, demanded submission. The Seljuks faced a choice between pride and survival. The stage was set for a massive collision, a collision of giants. The Seljuks had a long history in the region. They controlled important trade routes. Why did these empires clash? Mongol ambition and relentless drive. The Mongols wanted to rule the entire world. Sultan Ghiyaseddin Kehusrev II of the Seljuks underestimated the Mongol threat. He chose defiance, believing in his army's strength and valor. The Mongols sent their demands. Pay us money, accept us as overlords. The Sultan decided to fight back. He gathered his allies, hoping to stop the Mongols. They prepared for war. They marched towards Köse Dağ, towards their destiny. The air was thick with tension. War was inevitable. The Seljuks knew the growing shadow of the Mongols. They felt the looming threat. The armies came together near Köse Dağ, a place that would soon be etched into the annals of history. The fate of Anatolia, a region rich in history and culture, rested on this monumental fight. Thousands of Seljuk soldiers, full of confidence and determination, were ready to defend their land against the invaders. The Seljuk army was a mixed force, comprising Turkish horsemen, foot soldiers, and various other units, each bringing their unique skills to the battlefield. The Sultan, confident in his large numbers and the prowess of his warriors, believed this numerical advantage would secure victory. Facing them was the formidable Mongol army, led by the experienced and cunning Bayjunoyan. The Mongols, though fewer in number, were masters of strategy and warfare, known for their tactical brilliance. They relied on speed, surprise, and the psychological impact of fear to outmaneuver their enemies. The Mongol plan was clever, meticulously crafted to exploit the weaknesses of their opponents. They often used a tactic called the feigned retreat, luring their enemies into traps and then striking with deadly precision. The Seljuks were about to face a very different kind of warfare, one that would test their resolve and adaptability. The stakes were incredibly high, with the future of an entire region hanging in the balance. The Seljuks thought their heavy cavalry, with its sheer power and momentum, could crush the enemy. This was their strategy, their hope for victory. The day of battle arrived on June 26, 1243. The air was thick with tension as both armies prepared for the clash that would decide their fates. The Seljuks were eager to attack first. Their warriors, clad in armor, stood ready, their eyes fixed on the horizon. They believed they could smash the Mongol lines quickly. Confidence surged through their ranks as they charged forward. They moved forward with great noise and show of strength. The ground trembled under the weight of their advance. The Mongols met the charge but then started to fall back. It seemed like a retreat, but it was a calculated move. The Seljuk commanders shouted, "They are running! Victory is ours!" Their confidence grew as they saw the Mongols retreat. The Seljuk soldiers chased the fleeing Mongols. They believed the battle was won and pursued with all their might. They fell right into the trap. The Mongols had lured them into a deadly ambush. The real Mongol attack began. Hidden forces emerged, and the Seljuks were surrounded. They surrounded the charging Seljuks. Arrows flew like rain, darkening the sky and striking fear into the hearts of the Seljuk soldiers. The Seljuk army was caught by surprise. Confusion and chaos spread through their ranks, their lines broke, and panic spread. The once mighty Seljuk force was now in disarray. The battle did not last long. The Seljuks, overwhelmed and outmaneuvered, could not hold their ground. The great Seljuk army was destroyed. The Mongols had won, and the battlefield was littered with the fallen. The victory for the Mongols was absolute. The field at Köse Dağ told the grim story. The mighty Seljuk army was no more. Anatolia was now at the mercy of the conquerors. The Mongol flag flew high. The Seljuk Sultanate became a vassal state. The Seljuk sultans became puppets, paying huge sums to the Mongols. After the battle, Mongol armies spread across Anatolia. They looted cities and punished those who resisted. The people suffered terribly. The land was scarred and the economy was damaged. Fear ruled the hearts of many. Life became hard. This is what happens when empires fall. Why do we remember Köse Dağ? This battle, fought in 1243, is etched in the annals of history for its profound impact on the region and its people. It was a major turning point. The clash between the Seljuks and the Mongols at Köse Dağ was not just another battle. It was a decisive moment that altered the course of history, a moment that changed the map and shaped the future. The defeat of the Seljuks at the hands of the Mongols led to significant geopolitical shifts in the region. The defeat of the Seljuks created a power vacuum. This vacuum was quickly filled by emerging powers, each vying for control and influence. Small Turkish states called beyliks started to grow. These beyliks were the seeds of future empires, each with its own ambitions and dreams of expansion. One of these beyliks was led by Osman. Osman, a visionary leader, laid the foundations for what would become one of the most powerful empires in history. His beylik grew and became the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans, under Osman's leadership, expanded their territory and influence, shaping the future of the region. The fall of the Seljuks at Köse Dağ indirectly helped the Ottomans rise. The Mongol invasion, while devastating, cleared the path for new powers to emerge. The Battle of Köse Dağ is a story of rise and fall. It is a testament to the ever-changing dynamics of power and the relentless march of history. It shows how one event can alter the course of history. The ripple effects of this battle were felt far and wide, influencing events for centuries to come. It teaches us about power, ambition, and the price of miscalculation. Leaders and nations must learn from the past to navigate the future wisely. The echoes of Köse Dağ are still with us. The lessons from this battle resonate through time, reminding us of the fragility and resilience of civilizations. The nation must learn these lessons. We must never forget. By remembering Köse Dağ, we honor the past and prepare for the future. A new chapter had begun, dictated by Mongol power. The Mongols' dominance marked the beginning of a new era, reshaping the world in profound ways.